I think we all know that over the past several years, foreign technology products from adversarial nations, and when I say adversarial nations, I'm specifically citing China, Russia, North Korea, Iran, Cuba, and Venezuela, have really tried to establish a foothold in American markets. The PRC, for example, has tried to hide its intent to surpass and win in many technology domains. Today, everybody's talking about TikTok and the ability of that platform to be used by the Communist Party both to take on data, but also potentially as a malign influence and propaganda tool. So what we are trying to deal with here is the risks of insecure information and communication technologies, ICT. And whether that comes in the form of software, where oftentimes that software can provide backdoors into sensitive American intelligence and technology means, hardware, a la the Huawei equipment that, interestingly enough, was oftentimes sold into those rural markets where we had some of our national defense establishment, or social media platforms, where we've seen abilities to both collect data and present malign influence operations. Now, these risks are not going away, and unfortunately, our tools to date have been relatively limited. For example, even though the FCC ultimately was able to ban China Mobile and China Telecom from offering telecommunication services, they still, because it was outside the FCC's jurisdiction, could still offer cloud computing and business data services in the United States. We lack, at this moment in time, a holistic interagency, whole-of-government approach. So instead of playing whack-a-mole on Huawei one day, ZTE the next, Kaspersky, TikTok, we need a more comprehensive approach to evaluating and mitigating these threats posed by these foreign technologies from these adversarial nations. With that in mind, I'm proud to stand here with some of our co-sponsors on the Restrict Act, which will give the President, and more specifically the Secretary of Commerce, new authorities to mitigate the threats posed by technology products from adversarial nations. The Restrict Act would give the Secretary of Commerce the authority and the responsibility to identify and counter threats from foreign technology products and services in the U.S., a series of mitigation tools given to the Secretary up to and including the opportunity to ban. It's genuinely risk-based, and it is a rule-bound process rather than the current ad hoc process. It's also Intel-informed. We've made sure we've involved the FCC, the ODNI, DOD, and one of the things that I think is particularly important, particularly as we try to make the case around when we tried to make the case around Huawei, we've got to have our intelligence community be forward-leaning at being willing to declassify the information about why some of these technologies, foreign-based technologies, pose national security risks. So we're not just asking the public to trust us. Consequently, in developing this legislation, we have worked with the Commerce Department, the Justice Department, ODNI, Treasury, National Security Council, and I think you'll shortly be seeing a statement from the White House.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.